I see an Elrich jumping on the fence post up and down. Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Jumping on Fence Posts. And we meet up again to show you an awesome build we finished in this server tour. Yay! So, yeah, back to another server tour, and as usual we start at the spawn. It's still snowy in here. Well, we just have March, so winter isn't quite over yet, but the Christmas tree is gone. And instead, we've built something epic at our Mushroom Island. So, yeah, first of all, welcome everyone who is today here with me. Elrich, hey!
Hey! Hello, Jill!
It has been a long time since you were with us here on the server, but Elrich is still, up and...
I'm trying to be a little bit more active now.
Well, you make more videos than we all together by a lot, so you are active, and and it doesn't... whatever. Nuke Forehead, our new server member, and he helped me especially a lot with the design of the latest build. And you know him already, but now he's officially a ZipKrowder. Hello, Nuke.
Hello.
And may your building skills bomb everything else away. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with something fitting your name. So Pommels is here too, and Gannon. And
hello.
Yeah, let's check out our new build, and that's the Peaceful Mobfarm. So we've built it up together over a long time period. Actually, this project was running, I don't know, as usual we have several projects running at the same time. This is one that is finished, and it was already planned at the very beginning of our server when we were figuring out what map to use. So you might remember that we have a map with a quadruple witch shot and a mushroom island nearby. So that mushroom island was so far being totally unused, and it's right over here within this portal here. When we enter on the left side, I hope the old portal is still there. We should... warning, on the right side you will end up at a different location. And... oh yeah, we are right here. Right where we wanted to be. So, before I take a look around... you can already see, I'm not spoiling the farm yet, you can see this glowstone line here. This is a mushroom island we outlined to show pretty much where the biome is, and we are within an ocean biome. We cleared everything around here. And this here, well, it's left over from a temporal storage from our from where we built it up. So we have how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 81 double chests full of leather and steak. So I can just say goodbye, because we absolutely don't need them anymore. Yep. So this is pretty much... I was just way too lazy to fill these up. And that's why they have to go! No! Double chests of leather. Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Oh, lag, oh.
Oh my god, sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you hit the... no!
No!
Oh my god.
Abort!
Okay, it wasn't any major damage, but holy shit, that is a lot of items. Okay, let's fix the... yeah, okay, it was really no major damage. Let's fix this quickly. Okay, wanna grab some steak? Yum.
I was just about to say, this is a little bit risky, but yeah. Okay.
No risk, no fun, right? Oh, and the portal blew up. So yeah, so let's clean this up here a bit, and then I will meet you guys at the top and show you an image of this whole, by far biggest farm we've ever built. Like seriously, this is simply by far the biggest farm we've ever built, and you will soon be instructed on why this has to be so big, or what's the benefit of it, and how this works. So meet you after a short time lapse, and then we'll be back at the actual storage room at the top.
Oh, you are on fire.
I'm on fire, bro. Da, 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 da. Fireball, whatever. Hey, so welcome guys to the top of our farm, and now we are finally going to take a whole look at it. And here you can see how incredibly huge this farm is. My render distance is on 16, and you can barely see the other end of the farm from over here. I would love to have something to stack up here. Maybe that helps. Okay, so you can see we fitted the largest possible square that fits into this mushroom biome pretty much into this farm here, and that's how we planned this all out. This was, as said, a long time ago. And now the farm itself, let's just say some statistics about this farm. This is pretty cool. So these towers here, they at the end, after we finished the farm, I wanted to add 4 towers to each side to just have some viewpoints. And you can see there were not many islands around here, but some smaller islands, and we actually removed them all. And and Nuke ahead was so awesome and helped design these towers. So, well, props to him. Maybe you wanna explain what you had in your mind when building this burning mushroom, or what is this?
I don't know. I just made a burning mushroom.
Thank you very much for the burning mushroom. It looks awesome, and Gannon was on fire, which is, well, thanks to this burning mushroom. Okay, so some design choices I made here was the glass floor, so that you can actually always see the whole farm wherever you stand, because there's nothing obstructing you when you look downwards. And the farm, as you can see, this consists out of a lot of different spawn layers. So how does this work? Let's first of all count the numbers there. So there are each layer, as you can see, each of these blades is 7 blocks. Let's actually go down there. Woohoo! It's 7 blocks wide, and if you step on it, the tripwire activates and flushes down this whole spawn floor. So this idea was originally designed by Panda. He came up with this, and we tested lots and lots of different ideas for peaceful mob farm designs, but still came up with this as being the best because it's the easiest to build large scale. And by the time we started inventing this, it was actually pretty laggy, but in Minecraft 1.8.1 or one of the pre-releases for 1.8.2, Mojang drastically reduced the lag that string causes when it's been triggered, or in general. And so this farm is actually not really laggy at all anymore. It's pretty awesome, and that is amazing because each spawn floor is 7 blocks wide, then 32 blocks long. We have a total of 8 layers. Then we have 2 of these sides. Then in total we have, let me get up to Gannon, 4 times 7. So in total we have 32 times 7 times 8 times 4 times 7 times 2. That is 100,352 spawn blocks. So over 100,000 blocks for mushrooms to spawn, which is, well, quite a lot. And yep, so it's not even lagging because it's running right now. If you're standing here on the outside, it's not running at full speed, and obviously no cows are spawning directly next to us. But we will actually, let's go to the middle, and while we can see the stream of items come up there, I can quickly explain to you how what the concept behind this farm is. It's actually pretty cool. And then we can also see the rest here. So you can see items, quite a lot of items, considering that its stacks are constantly coming up here. So the yields are 11,500 items, or 400 items in total, from which 7,600 are steak and 3,800 are leather. So this is faster than a hopper can process items. So in order to process these items, you can't really see it because it's, well, actually you can probably see it. I think, didn't we design it? Oh shit.
I believe you can see it from above.
Yep, that's shot. Yeah. Oh, we can see it. So you can see the items traveling around here. There's not much happening to them right now because all the chests are full. It's faster than hopper speed, and so we had to have this massive cycle of items. They come out in the middle, as you can see here, and then they go over to this side here and merge with the other items. And whenever you empty one of the chests, the others are refilled, so we can check it. We didn't bother to put a sorter in here because there's only leather and steak anyway, and you can easily pick between the two, and it looks pretty cool. And you might spot your name or something else random in one of these chests. I don't even know how many chests it was, but I think took like 3 days of AFKing to fill these all in. So it's really fast. Yeah, as said, 11,500 items. And so why do I have to make this so massive? And I mean, it's still a lot slower than a normal mob trip, right? So you might wonder, why the heck is this so bad? Well, peaceful mobs spawn 400 times slower than hostile mobs. 400 times slower. So to have pretty much... Oh, there we saw some cows spawning. I see them right there in the back. And bam, now they're flushed away. This is... so you might wonder, okay, 400 times slower, what does this mean? Well, a normal hostile mob has a chance of spawning in every game tick, and the peaceful mobs can only spawn in every 400 game ticks, which is actually synchronized. So over the whole server, every 20 seconds, peaceful mobs are attempted to be spawned. Now, on normal servers, you know the deal. On the spawn chunks, which are constantly loaded, the chickens or whatever is wandering around there are also loaded and blocking this mob cap, and therefore nothing is going to spawn. Since we prepared our spawn, so that everything can spawn there, there are no mobs there, when the spawn isn't loaded, we don't have any other mobs other than, well, us, so pretty much no animals anywhere around in the loaded chunks, and therefore the mob cap for the animal mobs isn't actually filled up, and so these mobs can spawn. And now here comes the awesome trick. So mobs are only being spawned. Hey Rich, where is your head?
Hey, here.
Well, you can take it off if you want.
Oh, okay, thanks.
So they only spawn every 20 seconds, but only at the beginning of this spawn cycle, the mob cap is actually evaluated. So I'm gonna demonstrate this here really quickly. I'm actually going to execute a command. Ooh, I'm going to, let's say, all cows say hello. At entity type equals mushroom cow r equals 200. Wait, say hello, and you saw nothing happening because there we go. So in a single spawn cycle, it is random because, well, it is random on how many floor blocks are actually hit pretty much in each spawn cycle. But in a single spawn cycle, the mob cap of only 15 can be easily overcome. So we can just try it again, like test. I'm gonna try to test now. I'm gonna execute this again, and here we have, like, I don't know how many, but this is a lot more than 15, like 30 or something mushroom cows somewhere spawning in the same game tick. But do you think 30 mobs spawning in the same game tick, isn't the chance for this extremely low? Yes, it is. That's why we need 100,000 spawn spaces. So we pretty much cheat and go over the mob cap by just simply having so many spawn spaces that within this single game tick we can spawn more than mob cap. And then, since the mobs don't spawn within the next 20 seconds anyway, it doesn't matter as long as we kill those mobs within these 20 seconds. So if it takes 15 seconds or 12 seconds or 5 seconds, it doesn't matter. It only has to be less than 20 seconds, because within that time no other mobs are attempted to be spawned anyway. If we made this farm twice as big, it would actually be twice as fast. There's absolutely no limit. We could fill in the whole loaded vert here and it would probably be like insane amounts, but this took already way too long to be built. So I would say let's go down and take a quick look at how we kill the mobs. That's something I came up with, and it's, I don't know, I like this a lot because it's really efficient and quick and easy. Before we go down, I just noticed, oh wait, Nuke actually noticed that we still have those pigmen left, and maybe you see something about them. What's so special about them? Gannon, tell us.
They don't have any swords, and in the current version of Minecraft you can't get these, so they're quite special. We got them few versions back by letting thunder strike pigs on this island here. That's why they're still here.
Yeah, it's actually so hilarious. We just pigmen without swords. Looks really strange. And yeah, we had thousands of pigs on this island here.
Hi guys.
Hey, we are actually recording right now, and welcome to the Servertour, Pricey.
You're in the normal channel.
Yeah, I know. I didn't bother to move into the recording channel this time, but do you remember who died? What? Nuke for head start. What? How are you able to starve to get to death on a farm that gives you a double chest of steak within an hour? Or more than a double chest? Okay. Oh, I remember. I calculated that this farm in real life, assuming that each steak was about 1,000 calories, could actually feed 40,000 people. Just by the speed at which it's operating and by how much like daily calorie consume of 2,000 calories for an average human. So you could, and the speed of this farm, what it produces within 24 hours, 40,000 real humans could live off from this farm, which is just like 150 by 150 meters. A pretty insane build. Would be an epic meat farm in real life. But would just be awkward if in real life suddenly cows with mushrooms on their back would appear out of nothing.
Yeah, first we would have to find a mushroom island.
Oh,
That's true.
Okay, that's gonna be the easiest part of the job. Yeah, so these we didn't really know what to do with them. They are not really useful for anything but just cool, and so we lifted them up into this chamber here within our live streams. Maybe you remember the derping. It took us like an hour to get these pigmen into this chamber, and it was really horrible. Okay, down to through all this messy wiring. Oh, that's something I'm gonna trigger at the end, or maybe someone else can trigger it, because this shuts off the whole farm, creates insane lag for like 30 seconds, and then bam, all the spawn floors are flooded. Pretty amazing, huh? So here we are. Maybe we can spot some burning cows if we are lucky. It's pretty hard to witness because... Oh, there we go. Burning cows down here. Burn, 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 burn. Okay, I'm gonna get downstairs. So, the trick here is we obviously need to burn the cows so that they drop cooked steak and not the raw one. And the easiest way to do so is just by dropping them into lava, but obviously we can't use hoppers everywhere below these spawn pads, otherwise the farm would create insane lag. But I figured that it works really well to just drop them below fence gates and then have cobwebs below, so they are dying before they hit the water and therefore still burning. And then the loot actually gets caught within those cobwebs and takes about 30 seconds or so until it drops down. But due to the ice currents, it's really fast in getting up. We can actually see it here in the middle probably. Yeah, something is arriving there. Whoosh, and that gets up. Yay! So it takes like a minute or something until the stuff is up there, and then it has another 4 minutes to circle around and get into one of these chests before it despawns, which is currently happening because all the chests are full, as I said. What are you doing there?
Nothing.
I'm trying to spawn an endermite.
Figured that's what he was trying to do, so I was going to help
Oh, you are so evil. Don't do this. No, whatever. So for the water currents here, by the way, I used the technique. I used I placed the blocks in an order to not update the water here, so I only need one row of fence gates here. Maybe you can see it. Actually, I can quickly show you how to build it this way if you're interested. It's not really difficult or anything, but it's just a nice little trick to save on fence gates or signs. Well, signs are probably not recommended because they create so much lag. But okay, so no. So if you want to have a water current here, you first off place a block, a wall like this. Then you place fence gates. You can open them. Now if you remove these blocks here, the water has no reason to flow down there. And now you can remove the other ones, and it doesn't update the water, and it works. And I just broke 2 ice blocks without a silk touch pickaxe. Shit! Anyone got some ice? Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, so this is Elmite MC. Shake it, baby. Wiggle that body. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. How did you get him stuck in this fence post?
I guess he just can't fight the water current.
Yes.
Okay, so
Old Cannon's job.
oh,
No,
that
don't
poor
kill
little
it,
fella.
please.
Can he actually still attack me? No, he's too dumb.
Leave,
Or
Must
he's
be so
leave it
cold.
alone.
it's so annoying. It's so awesome how he
It's so cool.
stuffs from time to time, and then like, nope, I'm gonna attempt it.
Oh god. Please don't kill it.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit. Okay.
We'll
just
just call
well,
him quality control or something.
oh yeah, of course. Quality control. He checks whether the leather and this. Yeah, as you see, it actually.
It's working.
I was going to say it works, but now it. Oh wait, you picked up the arrow, right? So it actually worked.
Of course, it works.
What also works is the redstone wiring, by the way. So let's just quickly demonstrate. You can maybe someone get up and trigger a button, so I can show it in action.
Sure.
Thank you. Maybe in the meantime I can explain it. So
It might attack me.
it actually is a really simple concept. By just permanently flooding all the floors, you are going to
Yeah, you have
the
it.
farm. What? What am I supposed to do with this button? Put it on my shirt. Thanks.
No problem.
But wait, oh, you wanted a button.
Alright, the button is hit.
Oh my god, he hit it. He did it. Okay, it's not down here. It's actually not that horrible lag-wise, but the server
Now
is
it's also raining. Enjoy that.
turning it on again creates a lot more lag because the water needs updates on its own to how do you say, to vanish. So yeah, the wiring had to somehow go down and just trigger all these rows here. Now how I'm doing this is we've got these alternating towers out of redstone torches, and so they perfectly tie with their how do you say, with a repetition of every 3 blocks. Actually every 6 blocks, because they are opposite on each row. But you can see here we've always got a repeater on one side and a torch on the other side, and like this. So you pretty much have to get the signal down through the rows here, and since there's only a 1 wide gap, I wouldn't call it a design flaw because I found a solution for it, but when I initially wanted to wire the button down, I was like stuck down here and had no way to get the signal anywhere down because everywhere it would interfere with the other redstone. Luckily, I figured that the best way to do so is just having downward facing sticky pistons with redstone blocks, because they create an instant signal transportation which gives a finite signal length, and it doesn't interfere with the redstone wire here. It's actually, it doesn't even butt the pistons, not at all. It's just perfect and perfectly avoids them. So if you wanna create massive lag one more time and press the button again, we can see it in action.
Someone's still up there.
I don't know. Can you maybe get up? Don't you dare. Oh, poor Pricey. He's got no graphics card at the moment and he's suffering a bit. Let him suffer even more. So here we go. And by the way, you can hear pistons firing like every second with stuff that should happen every tick. Let's take a look at the water. Like the water is cut off already. Let's see how long this takes to actually vanish. Dum, 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 dum. We should play some epic music right now. I'm gonna shut up and play some epic music within the footage. We're getting there. Oh my god. It's like slow motion. We've managed to manipulate time. And I stepped into it again. It's so dumb. It still didn't vanish. Will it happen? And...
So close.
So close. Okay, it's... I think... Yeah, now it's working again. Oh, yeah. Now we have normal speed again. Yeah. So that's the server gets slowed down by so much because there's just so much to process at once that, well, that everything is as if you were moving close to the speed of light. If that makes any sense for you. Yeah, I guess that sums up the farm view. Let's take a look at the whole thing from the top one more time, just because it's so incredibly spectacular. No, it's not, but I just love it. And yeah, again, the idea for the storage room in the middle here was by me, but Nuke helped me designing it, and he had the mushroom ideas. Obviously, everyone helped a ton of building the farm, and most importantly, most of the string placement, like you can see, we have over 100,000 strings placed everywhere. And most of this was done by Marcy alone. He actually made some night sessions through where he just dang it, continuously placed string and probably died 100 times over also by dropping down in his own pits he placed. I don't know. No, just saying huge props to him for placing the string. The rest was done by us in the live streams, and then obviously, yeah, just some of this was also done off camera. For example, the whole mushrooms and stuff here, and yeah. So as again, a huge ZipKrowd project done by many. I hope you could follow my explanation. So due to the floors being so vast, by the way, one thing I wanted to add here, that's as an additional good thing about this is that it increases the chance of pack spawning. Like if we had the same amount of floors but just vertically stacked more, then the pack spawning rates would be lower. So actually it would have lower spawn rates in this particular design, because we are not limited by the mob cap but only by how many mobs are being spawned in a single game tick. And yeah, the chances the pack spawning only goes horizontally, so the chances are a lot higher to get more pack spawning going on once it chooses already a valid location. Yeah, that's this, and no one actually needs such a big farm. As said, we've got enough to feed 40,000 people, but we have like 10 people on the server here, not 40,000. But as most of our projects are way oversized, it's just pretty much to prove a point and to have some fun. Also, I love the the beacon beam colors. They match the green grass pretty well, and the whole design is, I don't know, I find it pretty cool. We couldn't make it really fancy, of course, because due to the sheer size it was just way too complicated, but it still looks great. Best part about it is probably how the outline of the mushroom biome looks like, especially over here. So, thanks guys for watching today's episode of the ZipKrowd Servertour. I hope you learned something, I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, leave a like if you did, and that's it for today. Goodbye, see you next time with some more punching.
No.
Bye!
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.